How did you know when it was successful, when it was going to work? What was the
tell
turning
them,
point? What was the turning
I
point?
can't wait to tell you this one, Steve. So first off, our manufacturer's like, we're still in testing phase.
Yeah.
Please don't open your Shopify, account or page that Joy and I built on our own in our mom's living room. We put together our own
little website.
And he said, please give us more time. They sent us, I think, 500 of one color, 30 of another. And Joy and I are like, nope, we're flipping the switch. We're selling these. We're going to see what everybody says.
Yeah.
And he's like, awesome.
Real world market research.
Yep.
We're
like,
turning on the
sink
website.
or swim. Here we go. And so, of course, in the beginning, you have your friends and your family that are buying on the first day. And then
we were doing porch pickups. I was like, who wants to come pick up from my front porch?
Yeah.
You can come get one.
Yeah, we were, trying everything. We were doing our own videos and marketing on Facebook, which was great. We had a couple videos that got attraction and had a couple sales, but I'll never forget it. It was my anniversary weekend, and we might have had 35 now left, on hand, waiting on the manufacturer because there's still.
It? We only had 35 on hand?
35 on hand because I will never forget. We were waiting on them. They're still trying to work out the kinks to make it mass producible. But we could sit on 35 for a week. We didn't know. But I'll never forget because my son was in the back seat. And all of a sudden, our little Shopify ding started dinging. And it was
you had
like
notifications turned on.
Yeah, the notification, the
Then you make a
ching,
sale. Ding.
cha-ching.
Ching.
And then I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And Joy was like, oh, well, I did put a video on TikTok. Oh, let me go on TikTok. Oh, Jane, it's going viral. And I'm like, Joy, we said we weren't going to put it on TikTok.
No, we did
had
not agree
more.
on that. No,
so we
that's
did.
not
I
what
was like, we
happened.
need
She's
more
messing
on
up the story,
hand.
Steve.
But
That's
Joy
not
was
how
in the
it
middle.
happened.
Typical Joy, middle of the night, I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
So I just never forget my son laughing in the backseat. Like, so you guys are going viral and you have 35 pacifiers on hand. I'm like, be quiet, Noah. You know what I mean?
But let me tell you, Steve, this is where my marketing gets to turn into genius, right? So I'm like, okay, great, we're sold out. But everybody on TikTok, these moms are going nuts. You mean to tell me there's a pacifier out there that is shaped or mimics a breastfeeding movement that my breastfed baby can take? I need a break. So, I mean, our DMs are blowing up. It's going insane. They're like, when is it coming back? So Jane has to get on the hotline with the manufacturer, like Mike, that's his name.
It's actually Mike and Mike.
We got Mike and Mike
and
over
Mike.
there. Yeah, the two guys. They're the A team over there in Albany, New York. Big shout out to Mike and Mike. Jane had to call them and was like, listen, I don't care what colors they are. I don't care how many you have. Send them now. And so what I would do is I'd get on TikTok. I was getting on social media and saying, listen, set your calendars. We're going to have more in stock, say 3 days from now. 8 a.m., I'm going to open up the store. People be like, yes. They were setting their timers, their calendars.
And that's what happened. You remember Mike said, okay, here's how many I can have to you in the next week.
Mm-hmm.
So then you said, okay, let's go ahead and load those into the store because by the time that they get here, we'll be able to fulfill them in our 3 to 5 days. So we actually, like I said, I'll never get at 35 in our hand.
And we would sell out. Say he'd send 350, 500. We'd sell out in a matter of minutes.
Wow.
And they'd be like, when is the next one coming in?